Aries, welcome. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. This is for Aries placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you, but hopefully there'll be something of value for you to take into your week nonetheless. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. We're using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. And we'll do some clarifying cards from the Linestrider mini deck. We'll finish with a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. So let's see what we have for you. Move these a little closer so you can see them better. Aries, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So, I think Pisces had a couple of these cards. So Aries, the 8 of Pentacles is talking about you building your skill set. You're definitely starting to see rewards from the skills that you've acquired over time in your profession, or maybe in something that you do because you love it as opposed to to earn a living. But it's starting to pay off that you've been working hard and putting in the time and effort to learn your skills. The Queen of Swords tells me there's an energy around you this week of just being very much in your truth, firm but fair. You're not going to allow any half-truths to be around you this week. You're definitely holding people accountable and holding yourself accountable too, I think, is what I'm sensing there. There's a certain nostalgia around you this week, remembering some past times that were happy. It doesn't feel very strong to me, so it may just be that there's some sort of anniversary of a past event that's coming through your memory now, but it's not something that's particularly impactful in your week. I think it doesn't really feel like a very strong energy. It's a nice little remembrance. This would be, maybe you're remembering when you graduated, but it was 20 or 30 years ago, and so it's a nice memory, but it's not so relevant to your day-to-day. That kind of feeling about this card for you in reading it for me this week. The 9 of Pentacles, progression here, financially, materially, things are looking up, things are moving in the right direction. The 9 of Pentacles is this nice energy of luxury. Maybe there's a little extra money to really treat yourself to something this week. Maybe there's a sense that you're finally getting that promotion and into that pay range where it's not all necessarily going to bills and retirement. It's giving you a chance to do some things with the money that you're earning purely for fun. Let's see if we have any clarifying cards for you. We have the Devil, 5 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Wands. That 9 of Pentacles energy can, some readers will tell you that that's a single lady, energy. I don't read with gender necessarily, but in the concept of the single lady, this is, somebody who is independent, who pays their own way, is quite happy with the freedom that comes from that situation. So that could also be speaking to you. If this is you, I would say this Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles energy is a very strong, independent person who values their independence because it allows them to live in their truth. They don't have to compromise their truth in any way, and they're very happy with that situation. and they've worked very hard to get to that place of independence. They're not somebody who would freely give it away, you know, without a really good reason. So that's another possible interpretation coming through there. So your clarifying cards, the Devil, Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands. Pardon me. I have the window open. There's a bit of pollen. I almost feel like this is a shift. This is an internal shift is what I'm seeing. So you've gotten into this mindset of having to win at all costs, that it's this eat or be eaten world, that it's for whatever profession you're in perhaps, or maybe it's the family dynamic that you've been living in, but it always feels like somebody's a winner and somebody's a loser, and you're not going to be the loser. You've learned to fight very hard for yourself here, but there's a shift happening, and as this shift occurs, as the wheel turns in a positive direction for you, you're not losing your fighting spirit, but you're starting to understand that not every interaction has to be a battle, and that not everyone that you have a conversation with is going to try to take advantage of you. There's this really beautiful, strong energy in the Seven of Wands for me as a reader. You're really going to not lose that strong ability to defend yourself and to defend your hill, to essentially stand up for yourself. That's going nowhere. But this energy of feeling like you must win at all costs, and that every interaction must be adversarial, you're stepping away from it. I want to say you're losing it, but in a very positive way, you're losing it. You're evolving, and you're moving into a space where it's not your knee-jerk reaction to just automatically assume everyone is an adversary, everyone is an enemy. That was a sort of an addictive pattern of thinking, which probably developed for very good reasons based on past experiences. But you're moving out of that now. You're in this nice, strong, assertive, positive, independent energy, and you realize that you don't have to stay in old ways of thinking anymore if they're not serving you. You can choose to be in a more positive space. Let's see what your oracle card has for you. Success. Let's see what the message is for you. Spirit wants you to know satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment are at hand. Success is waiting to expand in your life. Be ready to accept and embrace this success, for it might occur rapidly. All is possible. The gates of triumph are waiting to open. Being in a state of gratitude for all the small successes in your life will give birth to larger ones. Your satisfaction will come in many forms and from many areas of life. Celebrate it all and breathe it all in, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. This is an excellent time to make commitments, sign contracts, and make deals. Good fortune will ensue. So that's pretty fantastic. That may be the best card in the entire Oracle deck, to be honest with you. Success is waiting for you. It's coming. And it looks like you're going to stay in this wonderful Nine of Pentacles energy going forward. And even more so because you're shedding the things that have been holding you back. So I think that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope it's helpful. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Every like, share, subscribe, comment gets the videos noticed by others who might find these messages useful to them as well. So thank you very much for that. I hope you have a fantastic week.
We'll see you next time. Blessings.